Great night. Let's get started.
Yeah!
All right, come on. You can be louder now, guys. Come on.
Go Knights!
All right, you're up, guys. I know you're louder than that. It could be a chant or something. Come on. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you all for being here. Can everyone hear towards the back? Am I loud enough? I guess yes. Good. Okay, my name is Tripper Oaks. This is the 14th year of the Greater Charlotte Hot Stove League Softball Awards. So if you think about that, there are people now that are 32, 33 years old that were among our first winners. I think Coach Lyerly might have even been at the first or second event. You've been coming to a lot of them. Coach Lyerly from Weddington, so it's really neat to have her here. But boy, have we honored some incredible people, and we're honoring some incredible people tonight. It's so neat to look back now and see all the past winners and the things that they're doing, from lawyers to chemical engineering, I just found out about tonight, to a lot of these girls are coaching some of you in the areas, and I think that's really neat as well. So I know that you all are going to achieve big things as well. Carrie Eberly she plays pro softball now. She played at Oklahoma State. Some of her autograph items are out there. And it's just neat to continue to hear from everyone over the years and try to keep up with everyone as we go. But real quickly, before we get started, I didn't want to announce this too big because I wanted to make sure we were able to pull it off. We are live on 485 Sports Report right now. The rest of the event will be broadcast live if you have parents or grandparents or anyone that may want to watch. If you will go to my Twitter at SC Sports Report or Hot Stove Dinner, you will see that exact link, and you can handle that the rest of the way with letting anyone tune in to that. I thought that would be something neat. I know there's a few people that may not have come tonight for their own personal reasons with health, but I wanted them to be included and be able to see that. But I'm very excited to have everyone here. I kind of toned it down a little bit this year, didn't do quite as many awards. I just wanted to get back going again. This is the first event that I've been able to hold in 2 years, first awards event since 2 years. So I'm really glad that you're all here. It's 300 people that came, and that's the exact amount that was here for 2 years ago. So I'm really proud of that. So 485 Sports Report, you can check that out. I was, before we get going with dinner, I don't know if any of you heard or you know this person, but I had it tuned in to some music from Parker McCollum. And some of you girls, I'm sure, have heard of Parker McCollum, country music singer. He's got a song called "It's Been a Hell of a Year." It's been a hell of a 2 years that we've been going through. Everybody in this room lost a full softball season, and it stunk. My son lost his baseball season. It stunk. We had to tippy-toe around and do a lot of things just to get to this point today. But I think, I hate to say it because it doesn't replace it, but we will be better off for it, I guess, somewhere down the road. It certainly didn't feel like it on March 13th of 2020 when they told us our seasons were over. But I think we've all adapted. Softball was one of the first games to get going back really quick, and that's what makes your community so unique. I think the parental involvement for softball may be stronger than any other sport. And we'll talk about the love and connection between mom, dad, and player as we go tonight. But take tonight to celebrate. You're sitting in a room right now with people that you played against when you're 5, 6, 7 years old. You're playing against you're in this room with some of your biggest rivals on the high school field and on the showcase field. You're going to be playing against some of these girls in college. But you tend to all, when you get together like this, you support one another, and I think that's what makes your community so special. So, again, 485 Sports is here, and we're very thankful to have them. I'm going to say the prayer, then we're going to divide up, and I'll send you to both dinner lines. We will have dinner. We'll come back, and we will begin the awards. We've got some question and answer sessions for everyone. During dinner, I may come and tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, would you come do a one-on-one interview with the folks at 485 Sports, and I'll take you right back there to the middle and let you talk a little bit. I think that's something that hopefully some of you will do. Don't be scared, because as you continue to play college softball or wherever you go, you're going to have to learn to adapt and talk to people in those kind of situations. So that's what makes me excited to give you all that opportunity. So let's say a prayer and we'll go eat. Dear Lord, please thank you so much for allowing us to gather. It's been a long, hard 2 years that we've been unable to get together and celebrate outstanding student athletes, so we're very thankful for that tonight. We're thankful for this food you're going to place in front of us, and as all these students go back for their second semester of this high school season, please make it strong and watch over them and help them to compete to their best during softball season. Lord, in your name we pray. Amen. Okay, if you are, we're going to divide the room down the middle, this side and this side. First row, y'all go ahead and go. Your side will go out that door to that table. Your side will go out that door to that table. Don't let the lines get real long. Don't make them long, but as you see it's time to jump into line, go ahead and do that. And all of your food is out there, drinks in the corner. If anything you need, let us know, and we'll be back to see you probably in about 30 minutes. Who wants to be first being interviewed? I'll come find somebody.
And that was Trip Rogues, our host, and we will be bringing in some folks to be interviewed.
All right, who wants to come talk to the folks on TV?
Let's see. Yeah, we've got, that was Trip asking. I think he's going to round us up some guests, and we have really enjoy being here this evening. Everybody all dressed up, and we've got, you're here? Okay, come on over. Leah Roy. Go ahead. I hate to mess your hair up. Just go ahead, get it a little closer to your mouth. Okay. Tell us who you are, what team you play for.
My name is Aaliyah Roy. I play for Legion Collegiate Academy.
Okay. And what are you nominated for? What category are you nominated tonight?
Player of the Year.
Okay. That's a pretty awesome award. Take us through what's been happening for you since you've been able to get back into softball. How's your season gone? What's some of your high points?
It's definitely been very strange going back because we had like new rules going back, and it's been a lot of fun. The highest point is we won state championship the first year the school opened, and it was a huge high point because we just went in there very strong.
Now, talk about what the keys to your season was. How were you able to get that championship?
A lot of practice and just teamwork, everyone working together. And I don't know, we just took each game by game and not thinking too far ahead.
Are you a senior, junior? What's your future right now?
I'm a senior.
Okay.
And I'm going to Winthrop University next year.
Okay. So what's the forecast for the spring? You got a high level
yeah.
to achieve after last year. So.
Yeah, sadly we went into the North Carolina Private League, so we cannot win this year.
Okay.
But we can
can still beat everybody.
Yes, we can, and we can win tournaments.
Okay.
So we have a lot of that coming up.
Who are some of the other players on your teams that have made a difference? So maybe give a shout out to some of your players.
So Taylor Watson, she's here. She's nominated for Pitcher of the Year.
Great, okay.
Gabby Wilson, she is also nominated for Glove.
Okay.
And then Morgan Wallen, not Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen. Sorry, no, Morgan Langley.
She
cut
you a nasty look on that one. I understand, yeah. Morgan Wallen
Langley.
Yeah.
She's here for a hitter.
Say her name one more time.
Morgan Langley.
Langley, okay.
Yes.
Okay, all right. What else? Anything else people should know about you before you head to Wingate?
Winthrop.
Winthrop. Oh,
yes.
wow. Slap me. Winthrop, the Eagles.
I don't know.
Okay. You did a great job. Thanks for joining us. Tell us your name one more time.
Aaliyah Roy.
Aaliyah Roy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, who's up next? Oh, it's all right. Come on, it's just you and I talking. That's all it is. You and I talking. Come on over, and we'll be good. And then you're next, right? Here you go. Just slip those on. All right. Tell me your name. I know you can get this one. This is an easy question.
Catrell Williams.
Catrell Williams. Who do you play for, Catrell?
I play for Lady Lightning Gold
Okay.
McGowan,
Okay. Now, what are you nominated today for?
the High School Player of the Award.
Okay.
Year
Now,
award.
tell us about your season. How did you get to that point to being nominated?
Well, as a team, we just worked really hard, and it's more about time, dedicating yourself, and being able to push through, even when sometimes you might not feel motivated, but making sure you're staying on top of what you're doing and progressing.
What's some of the highlights for your season?
I would say, I think the Parkwood game. That was one of the biggest games that we had our season. We were down one, and I was able to drive one out to center field, over the center fielder's head, and make an in the park home run and raise our score 3 points. So we were able to actually win that game.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good highlight. So what do you look for this spring?
Just being able to be together with my teammates, because now, freshmen have come up, new teammates, and I think we'll be very good this year because they're studs, I believe. So we'll have a really good season. So.
Well, that's good. Now, what are some of your what's your favorite thing about playing softball?
I'm a very big diver, slider, stealer on the bases.
You come home with a dirty uniform, is
yes,
what you're
I
telling
do,
me. Okay.
all the time.
The folks that do your laundry are going to have a tough
My mom hates
your mom,
it.
does she? I understand that. I understand that. What else should folks know about you?
Well, I'm committed to North Carolina A&T.
Okay.
So I'll be playing there, and I'll be majoring.
Go Aggies.
Yes. I'll be majoring in architectural engineering.
Okay, great.
So
They got a good school for that.
Yes, the top program for engineering.
Awesome. Now, you want to give a shout out to some of your teammates? Who are some of the people that have helped you be successful this year?
Well, just one sitting beside me, Mara Murray.
Okay, we'll get her
Shout
on
out to
mic
her.
next. So yeah, we'll get her next.
I could say Cammie Pfister, all of our senior group together, we've piled together, and we're just a great duo. Like, we're a great group.
Awesome. Tell me your name one more time. One more time, your team name.
Catrell Williams, Lady Lightning, Gold McGowan.
Awesome. Great. Now we'll get your friend on here now. Okay. Thank you. Good job. We're gonna make you a star here. How's that? There you go. We'll put you in the hot spot here. You were laughing when we couldn't get the name right on you kept saying the country singer. So, but anyway, tell me your name, tell me your team, and are you nominated tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Mari Murray. I'm a senior at Marvin Ridge High School.
Let's pull your mic up just a hair. Okay, go ahead and say your name one more time.
Mari Murray. I'm a senior at Marvin Ridge High School, and I play for the Bandits Elite Premier Webster.
Okay. Now, what are you nominated for tonight?
Super Slugger.
Okay. What does that mean? You're one of those home run hitters?
Yes, I hit those home runs.
All right. What are some of the highlights of your past season?
I led Union County in home runs for the shortened season during COVID.
Okay.
Both years, so 2020 and 2021.
Now, how many did you hit?
I hit 5.
5? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How many were out of the park?
All
Did
5.
you get one of those chasers like she got?
No. All 5.
All 5. Okay. What's your strength in softball?
People would say I'm a natural-born leader on the field, so
that's a really good compliment.
Yeah, so I pay attention to what's going on, and then I can take charge in certain situations where I need to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, talk about some of the highlights of the season for you. I know she hit the home run for Parkwood. Did you get a home run in that game too?
Wait, did I? I actually think I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I did hit a home run in that game.
Going long. All right.
Yes. So she got it in the park home run, and I got it over the fence home run.
Okay. What were some of the other you have other highlights?
Our last game in the first round of playoffs, I hit a home run in that game. I hit a walk-off home run against Charlotte Catholic.
Charlotte Catholic, okay.
Yeah. So those are just some home runs.
What's the future hold for you?
I'm committed to Elon University as a utility, and I plan to major in marketing and minor in sports management.
Okay.
Where I want to be a sports agent.
Sports agent, okay.
Yes.
Now, what player do you want to represent? Are you going to be the next rep for LeBron James or
LeBron James, Steph Curry, any
Okay.
of them.
any of those would be good, right?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not complaining.
Shout outs to any of your teammates. Anything you want to say?
The same people. Shout outs to other senior Mavericks. My other two Elon commits, Mary Mossworth and Peyton. So I'm on a team with them now, which is
Okay.
interesting. So I
Great.
get to play with them before we play in college.
What's the prospects for the spring?
For the spring, I'm hoping to, hit more home runs.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. One more time, your name
Mari Murray,
and your teams.
Bandits Elite Premier Webster.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. See, that was great. That was easy, wasn't it? Come on over. We try to make this as easy as possible, so. Both, if you want to. Yeah, we're okay. All right. First question is always the easiest. Name and what teams you're with.
Okay, so my name is Carson Upton, and I play for the Carolina Curve DN 18U Showcase, and then I also play for Forest View High School.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, what award are you nominated for tonight?
I'm up for the Leadership Award.
That's a good award.
Thank you.
Tell us your leadership style. How do you lead your teammates?
I try to do whatever my coach says and just turn it into my own style to where teenagers and young girls can understand it. I try to give them the best ability in knowing their flaws and also knowing what they're not good at.
Okay. Now, talk a little bit about your past seasons. What's been some of the highlights for you?
Some of the highlights for me is I pitch, so I try to lead my team in the circle and outside of the chalk. In the classroom, we're very big on grades and everything like that. But something good for us was we were down 14-0 in a game in the 7th inning, and we came back and won that game 15-14 in one inning.
Now that's some kind of comeback.
Yes.
And it's not football. You can't score 7 at a time.
No.
How do you maintain a positive attitude when you're down 14-0?
You just never give up. You have to keep that maintain that you will never give up and that every pitch is a new pitch.
Play it one at a time?
One at a time.
All right. Talk about this coming spring. What's going to happen?
We have a bunch of freshmen coming in, and I'm really excited about these girls. We had nobody graduate last year, so we have our remaining team. So I'm really happy about that. I think it's going to go very good.
Now, what are your future plans?
I want to major in nursing, so I'm going to go to a 2-year community college to get my associate's degree and play softball for Gaston College, and then I'm going to move on to Belmont Abbey and play for 2 more years and get my master's.
Okay. So you'll have a master's or a bachelor's or
I'll
both?
have master's. I'll have an associate's, bachelor's, and master's.
Okay. So that's pretty ambitious, and nurses are needed right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Why do you want to be a nurse?
I just feel the need that I like to help people. It's in my heart, just like leading teams. I want to be a leader in the nursing.
Okay. Tell us your name, your team, and what you're nominated for again.
My name is Carson Upton, and I play for the Carolina Curve DN. I also play for Forest View High School, and I'm nominated for the Leadership Award.
Awesome. Carson, anything else you want folks to know about you?
No, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you.
All these players are really good at these interviews. Thank you. Appreciate you joining us. I really hate putting a headset on everybody because everybody's got their hair looking so good, and then we put this headset on them and mess up your hair, but it still looks good. Thank you. That was Carson. We've got a number of different players, and we'll have some more that will stop by here very shortly. But hang on just a second. Let me pause just for a second. Well, welcome back. We took a little bit of house cleaning right there as we get ready. We're going to be having Tripp will be coming up and start with the awards pretty soon, but we do appreciate all the players who have participated for us today. We've got a number of awards coming up. the softball gamer of the year, Golden Glove Award is you heard I think we had one of the nominees there a moment ago, Scholar Athlete of the Year, and of course all leading up to the Player of the Year award, which will be coming up. But again, we've got everyone making their way through the line right now. Some of the past award winners, of course, the last awards were back in 2020. Because of COVID and because of all the restrictions, have not been able to have events like this. And as you heard Tripp say, we're all very happy that we're able to get back to a point where we can get some of these wonderful things going, like the awards, like the sports, and the young ladies certainly taking advantage of their seasons. We've got also coming up the Softball Rising Star of the Year Awards. There's a silent auction going on in the lobby for the folks that are here, and some really good stuff out there. I noticed there's a Thomas Davis item out there, and Andrew Jones from the former legendary Atlanta Braves center fielder, and Hornets basketball. Lots of different sports memorabilia. That's easier for me to say, right? Memorabilia that is going on again in that silent auction. Of course, we'll have that continuing to go. Let's, as we wait for things to continue to go, let's go ahead and start giving you some of the nominees. Now, some of these will be talked about a little bit more, but as we go into the Gamer of the Year, we've got Scarlett Little from Piedmont, Lily Deaton of Providence, Sydney Rose from Cannon, Grace East from Piedmont Classical, Linda Moore is from Lake Norman, and Peyton Conroy from Stuart Kramer. That is your Gamer of the Year nominees. In the Golden Glove Award category, Grace McKee from Audrey Kell, Jenna Borkey from Huff, Gracie Parker from Hickory Ridge, Gabriella Wilson from Legion Collegiate. We've got Camden Gerlin from Mountain Island, and Talea Thomas from East Lincoln High School. Players of the Year nominees in youth softball, Anna Hind from Charlotte Christian, Lexi Kirby from Marvin Ridge, also Ella Tracy from Marvin Ridge, Kristen Embler from Hickory Ridge, and Jalen Thomas from Piedmont. And those are your youth softball Player of the Year nominees. For high school softball, we've got Catcher of the Year nominees, MC Eaton from Charlotte Christian, Betsy Etman from East Lincoln, McKenna Thomas from Butler, and McKenna Williams from Country Day in the Catcher of the Year category. That is for high school softball. As we mentioned a moment ago, the Rising Star Award, we got the 2023 Rising Star Award nominees, Caroline Aldrich from Caroline Allred from North Gaston, Madison Rowland from Parkwood, Caitlin Garlick from Hickory Grove, Sierra Manus from Sun Valley, also Megan Towery from North Gaston, and Grace Bechtal from Hickory Ridge. And if I mispronounce some of the names, I do apologize for that. Feel free to let us know if we are missing on any of these names. Leadership Award, and we had one of the leadership nominees, Carson Upton, just a moment ago. She is nominated from Forest View High School. Jamie Hearn from Country Day, Lily Stump from North Lincoln, Lily Stump, and also Kendall Malacote from Indian Land, and that may be the one that I've messed up there. But again, Kendall, congratulations on being nominated on this Leadership Award. The Super Slugger Award for high school softball, Mari Murray from Marvin Ridge. We got Gracie Hollingsworth from Union Academy, Taylor Houston from Covenant Day, Morgan Langley from Legion Collegiate, Delaney Wilson from Stuart Kramer, and MC Eaton from Charlotte Christian. Those are your Super Slugger Award nominees. Pitcher of the Year, we've got in the high school category, Wynn Gore from Charlotte Christian, Jillian Thomas from Piedmont, Taylor Watson from Legion Collegiate, and Anna Dew from Hickory Ridge. High school softball Scholar Athlete Award, Emma Rand from Independence, one of the nominees. Emma Tisdale from Fort Mill. Hannah Rongo from Lake Norman. Ashlyn Sullivan from Weddington. And Ashley Samansky from Myers Park. Again, that's the Scholar Athlete Award. That's one of the big awards as we get down to the final different groups. Also, we've got Player of the Year. Of course, going to be one of our final awards tonight, announced Player of the Year. Janelle Aquad. Let me spell Janelle's name from Catawba Ridge. Ilacqua. Elaqua. And from Catawba Ridge, Janelle, my apologies there on the pronunciations. Catrell Williams from Marvin Ridge. I think we had Catrell over here just a few moments ago. And Leah Roy from Legion Collegiate, and Samantha Ladowski from Lake Norman. So there's the nominees that we have here on those categories here at the 2022 Greater Charlotte Hot Stove League Softball Awards Dinner. We're at the Airport Sheraton right off Billy Graham Parkway, and got a good crowd, almost a full house, I would say, as the folks are here. And when the awards start, of course, we'll get to see more of the award winners and the nominees. You saw some of them if you missed the opening intro. We got all of the nominees who were out front signing autographs. They had photos, and really nice little feature of these awards dinners as they were able to be greeted by different people and sign a few autographs and sit with some of their teammates and competitors. It's an interesting thing when you get together with some of the people you play against all the time, and sometimes they're all on the opposite side. So it's always good to sit down in a friendly environment. I know most of these young ladies would probably rather be in a competitive situation playing softball, but it's a different change of pace. Everybody gets dressed up and gets a chance to talk with each other, and then see some honors that are awarded for each of the different categories. Of course, as many players as we have in the Greater Charlotte region, it certainly is good to see the nominations. When you figure out how many players we've got and narrowing it down to 4 or 5 people in each category, that means that this is the very cream of the crop as far as softball players, and many other good players in the area not quite able to make the cut, but that gives you a little bit of motivation. It also is nice when your teammates and somebody else, you see the honors they get, and give you a little bit of motivation to work a little bit harder, or to just stand by and cheer for your teammate. But that's what some of these awards banquets are about. Got lots of family members with each of the players here tonight. Again, we'll be getting into the awards a little bit later on. As Tripp told you, we're with 485 Sports. I'm Mark Plemons. I'm the owner, general manager of 485 Sports. Jay Alverson running the crew here tonight, does a lot of work. He's a high school football coach at West Charlotte, but also very active in the community, trying to get opportunities for student broadcasters and for some of the athletes and students that he deals with in schools. So we want to say a shout out to him. We're based out of Concord. We started out, basically our story is we started out as Radio Free Cabarrus. We still operate in the Cabarrus area as Radio Free Cabarrus, but it's 485 Sports Radio Free Cabarrus. And we do broadcast a number of different things, from providing play-by-play on some of the automated broadcasts on the Pixelots or the high school sports, as well as doing some live productions. We've done state baseball championships, softball championships, and I think they're going to send us a few more players over here just in a moment. But again, we love sports, we love broadcasting, and we like being able to tout some of the folks in our community that deserve the recognition. That's one of the reasons we're here tonight. So thanks for joining us. Tripp's gone to get us a couple more players, so we'll have them on mic here just in a moment. It's kind of a tough thing. You put these young ladies on the spot. I don't know that they were told before they got here that they would be having an interview, but we've got another group coming. So we'll I won't say first victim, but you can be first. How's that? Have a seat, and we'll get the mic on you there. And y'all are, yeah, and we'll get y'all next. All right, just pull it right down next. Okay. Awesome. Tell me your name, your team, and what are you nominated for?
My name is Anna Hind. My team is Charlotte Christian School, and I also play for Team North Carolina. And what grad year?
Yeah, what year you graduate? What are you nominated for?
2025, and I am nominated for Youth Softball Player of the Year.
Okay, so you're one of the youngsters here.
Yes, sir.
Are these seniors over here with you, or are they some of your friends?
There are a few. They are my friends, though. I do get
awesome.
good friends.
I mentioned earlier to some folks that it's good to see some of the people you compete against. You see some people that it's a little fiercer when you're playing on a Saturday or a Friday evening or something, isn't it?
Absolutely, for sure. It's a heated battle.
Heated battle. Talk about the highlights from your past season.
Let's see. Definitely the highlight has to be winning the state championship with my high school team. It was a great moment for us, as in the past we've come pretty much from nothing to almost not having a team, to winning a state championship, you know. It was a big roadblock to overcome, and it was great for us to,
Now, roadblock of getting a team together. Talk about some of the points that some of those things you had to climb up to do during the season to get to that title.
For sure. It was definitely a lot about team chemistry. As a team, we had 3 8th graders, and most high school teams don't have that. And so it was nice to have teammates, older, seniors, juniors, that pretty much invited you in. We all just became family, and that's what really set us apart from the other teams to help us win.
And you want to say some shout-outs to some of your teammates and some of the folks, any of them here tonight?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Wynn Gore, winning pitcher, our only pitcher. Went out strong for us. Let's see. We also have MC Eaton, who's currently not here tonight, but she played a big role in our wins.
I think I saw her name nominated twice, maybe.
Yes, sir. She was. Let's see. I got 2 people, Campbell and Mary Frances, beside me. They were huge, huge factors, big parts, stealing some runs on the bases, going all out. So
what's the big highlight for you as far as a personal thing, maybe not just the state title?
For sure. I'd say probably the home run in the Game 3 of the state championship. It was the last game of the day. It was the winner takes all, so that was a big moment for me.
Hit it out of the ballpark?
Yes, sir.
I jacked it up. Now, tell it. Describe the pitch. Tell us what happened.
Ooh.
We know you've done it.
Yeah. All right, so I was hitting, I think I was in a 1-1 count. The pitch came in. It was an inside pitch. I love inside pitches. So I kind of went big in. Big fly, so.
Drop your hands, open the hips, and let it fly.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. What else you want folks to know about you?
What else do I want folks to know?
That's the all open-ended question I give people, and they always look at me like I don't know.
For sure. Definitely my Christian faith is something I want people to know about me. I'm a big Christian. God's definitely first in my life. He has blessed me with my teammates, my athletic ability, so we got to give all the glory to him.
Awesome. Tell us your name, your team one more time, and then we'll get the next people on mic.
I'm Anna Hind, and I play for Charlotte Christian School, and I play for Team North Carolina.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to get somebody else up next, and I really hate I mess everybody's hair up with the microphones, but it still looks pretty good. I'm used to interviewing people after games generally, and they're all sweaty and everything, so it really doesn't make much difference. But then everybody's all dressed up, and now they now pull it down in front of you. Okay, get a little bit closer. There you go. All right, tell me your name, tell me your team, and maybe if you're nominating.
I'm Campbell Thompson. I play for Charlotte Christian Knights also, and our team is nominated for Team of the Year.
Okay.
I think we won also because there's no other teams nominated. So.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
yeah.
That's
but yeah, it's been really exciting to be here and just be able to see a bunch of people who have played in like tournaments and see people at camps. So it's really fun.
Now, your teammate talked about the state championship and what a challenge it was to get a team together. Talk a little bit about that for us.
Yeah. Well, Coach Kevin's been building this program for so long. And even last year, Anna was in 8th grade, and before that, when I was a freshman, she was in 7th grade. So we couldn't really have a lot of people on our team. We've always been short on numbers. That's always been a big thing. And this year we played with 3 8th graders on our roster, and they all batted 500, I think.
Oh, wow.
At least, yeah. So that was really cool to just be able to have them with us. And, I mean, it's always been – I mean, softball, I think there's always a shortage of people. A lot of people rather play other sports. But I think Coach Kevin's been working really hard to build our program and just bring people in, and that's been a big part of it.
Well, let me let you do the recruiting pitch. Why should young ladies play softball?
Oh, it's such a great sport. I never played, and in 7th grade, my sister played on the team at my middle school, and I just went to one practice because we were out of players, and I loved it so much. I fell in love immediately. It's just such a fun sport. You make such good relationships, friendships, everything. A lot of opportunities can come to you from softball, and you just have such a great time all the time.
Do you guys chant or anything like that in the dugout?
We had one game where Coach Kevin let us bark.
Bark, okay.
If we got up by a certain amount. So, yeah, besides that, though, we have pretty good energy. I think our team is really close. So
you want to give us a sample bark?
I'm going to pass on
okay.
that.
I was just wondering if I could get you to bark with a whole room of people.
I think that'd be very awkward. So.
Yeah, I've seen basketball teams where the other team's at the free throw line and they start barking. So.
Yeah. I think softball can get really competitive like that, but for us, we're always talking about sportsmanship, not being too crazy like that. But we like to have a lot of energy in the dugout.
Talk a little bit about some of the highlights for you personally for the season.
Like Anna said, just winning the state championship. The whole series, like, we were exhausted. We've been playing like 3 games a week leading up to that, and it was also really stressful with COVID. Like, a lot of times we just not knowing if our season was going to get canceled if one person got it or one person got exposed, because we were really short on numbers. But I think once we worked so hard to get to the state championship, those 3 games were like it was amazing. It was just an amazing moment to win that.
Now, who did you play at the time?
Cannon.
Cannon, okay.
Yeah,
So just up the street a little bit, yeah. So you were familiar with Cannon all season too, I'm sure.
Yeah, that was actually a big thing for me because the first time we played them, that was our only other loss of the season, and I had a really hard game. I think I went 0 for 3, and I was just really struggling. And then the next time we played them, and in the championship series, it was like really hard for me to think about playing that same pitcher. But we came back, and my team had my back, and it was really great.
What position do you play?
I play third for school. Yeah.
Okay. What else should we know about you?
I'm so thankful for my team and Coach Kevin and our assistant coaches for all the fun and opportunities they've given me. Yeah.
Softball's fun, isn't it?
It's very fun.
I love softball.
Yeah, it's a great sport.
Tell us your name one more time, your team, and what you're nominated for.
I'm Campbell Thompson. I play for Charlotte Christian School, and we're nominated for Team of the Year.
It looks like you're going to win, probably.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Okay, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
All right, we got another player coming in. I'm guessing that you're a teammate of hers. All right. Well, tell me your name. Obviously, tell me your team again. You're with Charlotte Christian, and maybe what you're nominated for. You team of the year as well.
Yes, my name is Mary Frances Syper, and we are nominated for a Team of the Year.
Okay. What position do you play?
I play outfield.
Okay. Center field, right field, or anywhere they put you?
Left field is where I'd mostly play the whole season.
A lot of action out there.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the championship season. How do you feel about not knowing and then all of a sudden building up to winning a championship?
Yeah, I feel like we just worked hard all season and we never gave up. Even when there was some struggles, like our first loss to Cannon, we still, like, the next time we played them, we just came back even stronger and we were able to beat them.
So you beat them the second time you played?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are they in your league or are they in a different league?
Yeah, they're in our conference.
Okay.
So we shared, like, conference title for the year.
Okay. Did they make it to the playoffs too, or did you get to see them again?
Yeah, they were who we played for the state championship.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what were some of the other highlights of the season for you?
For me, it was like the whole state championship series. It was the Friday and Saturday. I think that was like the best I'd played all season. So I'm very proud of how I did.
Where did y'all play that at?
It was at Cannon.
At Cannon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Over a couple of days?
Yeah, it was 1 game on Friday and then 2 games on Saturday.
Okay. What are some of your highlights of the season other than that? What's your best game?
I think my best game would be game 2 in the state championship against Cannon.
Okay.
Even though we did lose that game 7-8, I still think that we played like really hard.
Sometimes you play well and still lose, and that I know some people don't understand that they don't understand that you can play really well and still not win.
Yeah.
My grandmother always told me, said, somebody has to lose and the other team is trying. So that's one of the things I've always kind of carried forward. What do you want people to know about you?
I just want people to know that I know me and the rest of our team, we worked really hard, and we're so thankful to be able to win the state championship.
Now, are you going to bark for me?
No, I'll pass on that too.
Well, no, I always got to try. Make it interesting. All right, tell us your name one more time. Tell us your team, and you're nominated for Team of the Year. Okay.
Mary Frances Cyper, and go to Charlotte Christian School.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies. Y'all did a great job. It's tough to do that, not expecting to do that. So great job. And of course, nominees for Team of the Year, Charlotte Christian. They're very happy. I think we've got. I know there's at least one other Cannon player here that I saw in the nominees. So we may, if we happen to get that person, I will have to ask them about the championship series. They may not be as happy about the championship series. I think we're getting ready to start. So let's go to the podium now and Trip Rokes of South Charlotte Sports.
Just a couple of housekeeping type items. Right now, if you will take your phone out and follow me on Twitter at SC Sports Report or Hot Stove Dinner, in about 30 minutes, I'm going to give one of those followers 100 raffle tickets for the Yeti Cooler. So that's SC Sports Report and Hot Stove Dinner. If you will do that. And if you want to tweet me some of your photos from tonight, that'll give you kind of an extra entry. That may catch my eye first. So SC Sports Report, Hot Stove Dinner. Just a little background. 17 years ago, I left the NASCAR marketing field because my little boy, who is now the exact same age as the seniors in here, started playing T-ball. I was going every weekend to a NASCAR race. And I decided about one weekend at T-ball, ain't no way. I'm not going to miss a thing. And fortunately, I haven't missed a thing. And I came back and I started something called the South Charlotte Sports Report. It started out as nothing more than a youth sports newspaper. A couple years later, I had been exposed while I was in East Carolina University to something called a hot stove dinner in Greenville. It was called the Greenville Pit Hot Stove Dinner. I went, and Cowboy Joe West was the speaker, a famous Major League umpire. And I thought it was the neatest thing. They didn't really award kids at this, but it was all about baseball. Hot stove is something that comes from many, many years ago. You would sit around a hot stove and talk about, is Babe Ruth going to get traded this year? That's kind of the story of what a hot stove is. So that's what you call these things. But with my passion being working with kids, honoring kids, scholar athletes, promoting that, I didn't want to just bring in some famous baseball player and have him speak and everybody listen. I wanted to honor the kids and give you your limelight, your time, and the time to shine and promote you, because I get tired of reading about these pros, and I get tired of reading about that. I want to hear about the real future of our community. So I started with bringing awards in. That first year, do any of y'all know the name Lexi Davis? Does she still teach anything around here? Lexi Davis, Brittany Pickett, that wasn't the first year, but some of y'all take lessons from Brittany, I think. Is that right? Is that a name that teaches? So those were some of the first winners. Lexi, Constance Orr, I know Claire probably knows who that is. Those were some of the first winners. And finalists and people like that. And Kaylee Lang, Jen Rosine, those kind of names like that, the people that came before you. But now you're leaving your name. So that's where all of this comes from. I started out baseball and softball together. It got way too big. I had 800 people in the Shriners Oasis Temple 4 years ago, and it was too big, too out of control. And I said, I'm stopping it. I'm doing softball on its own. I'm doing baseball on its own. And boy, has it made softball shine. I never intended for softball not to shine, but baseball seemed to just, you know how guys are. But as soon as we started doing, this is the third year, I think, of just softball only, maybe the second. Oh, this is so much better. I love being here with you girls. It is wonderful. So that's where that came from. Just wanted to give you a little history of why I did this. I don't print my newspaper anymore. I stopped doing that at the pandemic, but I did not stop fighting for youth and or families. I think many of you probably watched a lot of the things on my Twitter and the interviews I did on TV and stuff during the shutdown when I was fighting to get y'all back on the field. Remember when we first started back in some areas and they would only let parents come watch you play? Remember that? Last year, the first game of the year, there's no one in here from Charlotte Latin, right? So Charlotte Latin says, no, you can't bring fans here. Only our fans can be at the game. Oh man, you know I thought that was ridiculous. So I said, well, I'll get around that. I'll broadcast the game. I'm media. So I broadcasted the game. Tyler hit a home run that game, but my wife wasn't able to see it. And I thought that was the most absurd thing in the world, that some schools were still not letting us come watch. And finally, within about a week, that got worked out. But I guess what I'm trying to say here is my passion is fighting for you because you don't have a voice in many ways. So always take the time when you get older to stand up for younger children who don't have that opportunity. But that's what I'm here for. That's become my life passion, promoting everyone through sports. All these hot stove dinners. I do a lacrosse awards. I'm getting ready to announce a track and field awards that we're going to do, and football awards. So that's where I put it all together. And I appreciate all the support from the community that I get. Got some auction items out there. There's some great buys. You can go buy it now at any time. We will close the auction during the intermission. There's a box out there called a surprise box. And it's got a lot more value in it than what the price is bid on it right now. I'll just tell you that. So I'm sorry for whoever's got the top bid right now. I probably just drove you up a little bit. But it's got some good stuff in it. As we move into the portion where we're going to give out some plaques, every single one of y'all is a winner. You would have never been recognized tonight if you weren't among the elite of the elite in the area. Now, yes, I've got a group of 11 people that sit down and they come up with a vote, but listen, they don't get it right when they pick All-State and all that. These people do their best. Know that you're a winner, whether you come up here and get a plaque or not, and I'll look at you that way. That's really the way that I look at you, and you should look at yourself. We can argue about these things or whatever, but these folks have worked hard to come up with someone. They do an honest voting system, and there are some ties, and when there's ties, we don't break them. We give two awards. So if you do walk out of here with that, make sure you take a photo tonight and send it back to me so I can make some use of that in front of that hot stove dinner sign. So what we were going to do now is, if you are a finalist, not Charlotte Christian team finalist, stay right here for right now. If you are a finalist, I would want you to go right on outside right now. John is going to get you lined up. I'm going to bring you in here. I'm going to introduce you. You're going to stop right here. And if they want us to take pictures, actually, you're going to stop right here. You'll come up here, we'll take your photo, and then you'll go on to the next award, okay? So let me go ahead and have the Gamer of the Year, Golden Glove Award, Youth Softball Player of the Year, Softball Catcher of the Year, and the Rising Star finalists. Go ahead on out there, and John will get you set up real quick. Guys do this so much better than, girls do this so much better than the guys. So let's see how y'all. I'll give them a minute or so to get set up. And again, make sure you know that this will stay on 485 Sports, right on your YouTube channel for after the fact as well, right? Okay. I appreciate those of you that went back there and did some interviews. And if y'all have any trouble, 45, hearing me through your mic, tell me and I'll bring it closer. So it's the first time for us doing this. We try to add something new every year to the equation. got your first award ready? Okay, let's bring in Scarlett Little, Lily Deaton, Sydney Rose, Grace East. Don't think Linda Moore is here, and Peyton Conroy. Y'all can come all right up here. You 5 or you 6 can line up right here. If you want to take a photo of them, you definitely can. These are y'all keep looking out that way. These are Gamer of the Year finalists. What a gamer is someone that gives 110%. They somehow end up being the dirtiest player on the team sometimes. They'll do whatever the coach asks them for, always coming up with a small kind of plays. Those are known as gamers a lot of times in baseball and softball. So appreciate y'all being here. Y'all can head to your seats. The Golden Glove Award finalists are Grace McKee from Ardrey-Kell, Jenna Borkey, Gracie Parker, Gabriella Wilson, Camden Gerlin, Talia Thomas. A lot of these are probably shortstops or outfielders that work very hard on defense, and we all know how important defense is to the game. All right, girls, thank you. Y'all can go back to your seats. Youth Softball Player of the Year finalist: Anna Hind, Lexi Kirby, Ella Tracy, Kristen Imbler, and Jalen Thomas. I believe these are all 9th graders. You can stand right there and make a line. I believe they're all 9th graders. Could be an 8th grader in here, but we like to have an award for this age group. A lot of the winners of this have gone on to win other awards over the next 4 years. Thank you, girls. We'll see y'all back up in a little bit. Catcher of the Year finalists are MC Eaton, who is not here tonight, Betsy Eatman, McKenna Thomas, and McKenna Williams. The Catcher of the Year finalist. All right, girls, thank you. 2023 Rising Stars. These are your high school juniors right now. Carolyn Allred, Madison Rowland, Kaylin Garlick, Sierra Manis, Megan Towery, and Grace Bechtel. This is the year that these girls are really going to take shining positions on their varsity teams. You can stop right there. You can walk towards the front so they can see you better.
Okay.
Upperclassmen now. All right, congratulations, girls. 2024 Rising Stars are Anna McGowan, Audrey Wilson, Blair Riley, and Chloe Berger. As y'all are standing here, Leadership Award and all other awards can go on outside. All other awards that we have Leadership, Slugger, Pitcher, Scholar Athlete, Player of the Year. Y'all can go ahead outside. Y'all are good. Thank y'all. See if they're ready yet. High School Leadership Awards. Kendall Malakut, Lily Stump, Jamie Hearn, Carson Upton. Thank you, girls. Silver Slugger finalist. This might be our strongest category. There's some serious power hitters here. Maury Murray, Gracie Hollingsworth, Taylor Houston, Morgan Langley, Delaney Wilson, MC Eaton. Thank you, girls. Pitcher of the Year finalist, Wynn Gore, Jillian Thomas, Taylor Watson, Anna Dew. The 4 pitchers you don't want to face this year. Congratulations, girls. The one thing that really almost all of these students here have great academic profiles, and the very best ones were just phenomenal. And that is these 5 girls here. Emma Wren, Emma Tisdale, Hannah Rongo, Ashley Sullivan, Ashley Szymanski. Congratulations, girls. I'm very proud of all of you. Player of the Year finalist, Janelle Alakwa, Catrell Williams, Aaliyah Roy, Samantha Ladowski. Congratulations. Members of the Charlotte Christian team, y'all can step up as well. These girls won an exciting, they took you to 3 games, didn't they? Yeah, they took you to 3 games, right? But who won? There you go. First state championship for Charlotte Christian softball. Going for number 2 this year, right?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, girls. Did I leave anyone out? Finalists. I have done that before, so it's worth asking. Let's go ahead and give some hardware away. The High School Softball Gamer of the Year. We've already recognized all of you, so I don't want to really put you on a podium when we're announcing you again, but I'm going to say everyone's name, and the winner will come forward and accept your award. High School Gamer of the Year. Your finalists are Scarlett Little from Piedmont, Lily Deaton from Providence, Sydney Rose from Cannon, Grace East from Piedmont Classical, actually it's Piedmont Charter, Linda Moore from Lake Norman, Peyton Conroy from Stuart Kramer. And the 485 Sports Report High School Softball Gamer of the Year is Peyton Conroy. I'll hold this for you. Just stand close to both mics.
Alrighty. Hey, y'all. How's it going? I'd like to thank my family for being so supportive and putting a lot of money into this, too. It's kind of crazy. But thank you, guys.
Golden Glove Award. Your finalists are Grace McKee, Jenna Borkey, Gracie Parker, Gabriella Wilson. Let me go back. Grace goes to Ardrey Kell, Jenna to Huff, Gracie to Hickory Ridge, Gabriella to Legion Collegiate, Camden Garland from Mountain Island, and Talia Thomas from East Lincoln. And the Golden Glove Award winner for 2022 from Legion Collegiate is Gabriella Wilson. I believe Gabriella is headed to NC State next year. Yeah. Is that right?
Hi. I first want to thank my family and all the coaches that have helped me get to where I'm at today, and I am very honored to receive this award and just want to thank everybody.
Youth Softball Player of the Year. Your finalists are from Charlotte Christian, Anna Hind. From Marvin Ridge, Lexi Kirby. From Marvin Ridge, Ella Tracy. From Hickory Ridge, Kristen Embler. And from Piedmont, Jalen Thomas. These girls are going to be the future of the sport. And the winner of the Youth Softball Player of the Year from Charlotte Christian is Anna Hind.
Hi, thank you all. A big thanks to Trip for putting all this together and supporting the sport that we so dearly love. Big thanks to my Charlotte Christian team and my Team North Carolina team, some of y'all are in here, for pushing me to be the best version of myself every day. Big thanks to my coaches, Charlotte Christian and my team, for always helping me grow my game to help me reach my full potential. And lastly, I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to be nominated with such amazing women in these rooms. So thank you all.
Catcher of the Year finalist. From Charlotte Christian, MC Eaton. From East Lincoln, Betsy Eatman. From Butler, McKenna Thomas. And from Charlotte Country Day, McKenna Williams. The high school softball catcher of the year from East Lincoln High School is Betsy Eatman.
First of all, I'd like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to play the game that I love. And secondly, my parents, Coach Kevin, Coach Lauren, Coach Roger, and Coach Chris have really helped me become a better softball player and a better person. And lastly, to Mr. Rokes for putting tonight together. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy your night. Thank you.
2023 Rising Star Awards. I said awards, two, there was a tie. Carolyn Allred, North Gaston, is a finalist. Madison Rowland from Parkwood is a finalist. Kaylin Garlick from Hickory Grove is a finalist. Sierra Manis from Sun Valley is a finalist. Megan Towery from North Gaston is a finalist. And Grace Bechtel from Hickory Ridge is a finalist. And the two winners of the 2023 Rising Star Awards are from Hickory Grove, Kaylin Garlick, and from North Gaston, Megan Towery.
Hey guys, I just want to thank my family for putting all the time and effort they put, and then Coach Kevin for making me fall back in love with the sport. I just want to thank God for the opportunity he's given me, and yeah.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you to my family and my friends and all the coaches that have gotten me to where I'm at today, and thank God.
We get to a point in the program where I like to do what I call a personality profile and ask a couple questions. So I want to bring up the people that I emailed from Group 1, Catrell Williams, Anna Dew, McKenna Thomas, Sydney Rose, Gracie East, Kaylin Garlick, Ella Tracy, and Kendall Malakut. Y'all can come on up. Gonna start from this side? All right. We'll form the line from this side. Just one on the stage at a time. We'll bring you up. No rule breakers over here. When you come up, be close to here so they can hear, the TV can pick up as well, okay? All right. I did give these girls 4 questions that could be asked. They did know this ahead of time. We pulled names out of a hat, and y'all were the ones that we got. I might switch it up on you. I might not. It just kind of depends, because I kind of forgot the 4 questions that I gave. But we'll see how it goes. So when you come up, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna hand you the mic. You say your name, where you go to school from, and answer the question. What is the best advice you have ever been given in the world of softball, and who gave it to you?
My name is Kaylin Garlick. I'm from Hickory Grove, and the best advice I was given was from Coach Kevin, and it's whatever it takes. He definitely put the love of softball back into my heart, and I mean, whatever it takes is to be the best on the field, and you just want the best. So yeah.
I'm going to expand upon that, and if you don't want to answer this, fine. Because I don't think what you said is different from a lot of other people. I think at a lot of times, maybe your daughter's lost a little bit of love with softball or something. Do you want to expand upon that at all? I mean, without getting personal, but do you want to, how do you go into love, out of love, back into love?
So before I joined Team North Carolina, I was on a team who the coaching staff was amazing, but it just wasn't the right fit for me, and I just felt like I was kind of getting pushed away. And when I met Coach Lauren and then Coach Kevin, and he is the reason why I fell back in love with the game and pushed me to be the best I can. So he's definitely one of the best coaches out there.
You can go sit down. Okay, your question. Your favorite memory on a softball field to date?
I'm Ella Tracy, and I'm from Marvin Ridge. My favorite memory on a softball field is probably my first home run. It was really exciting seeing my coaches and my teammates, their reactions to it.
Okay, good. All right, I feel like I can go off of the 4 questions with you, right? Come on. Tell us about yourself. Tell us where you're going to school and how you made that choice.
My name is Catrell Williams. I go to Marvin Ridge High School. I'm committed to North Carolina A&T, and I made this decision because they have one of the top engineering programs where I'll be majoring architectural engineering, and I plan on starting a project where it essentially helped fix the homelessness issue in the United States.
Okay. You don't get to go to North Carolina A&T and major in engineering if you don't have a good academic background. Why are your academics important to you?
As a child, both my parents, academics in the household was very important. If I didn't have what I was supposed to have, and good grades in general, then to me, sports was taken away, basically. Because sports was a big thing to me. I love softball, I love gymnastics, everything. Sports, it was all sports. And academics was just a big part because if I didn't have my grades, then I wasn't able to play. So my mom made it basically that it was a privilege to play. So
very true. One more question. You got a lot of your school teammates here as finalists. Is this the year for Marvin Ridge?
Definitely. It's the year.
Your favorite softball memory?
Hey everyone. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's me.
My name's Anna Dew, and I go to Hickory Ridge. And my favorite softball memory is probably when back in 8U, I played for a team, and it was a Top Gun team. And we didn't do that good that season. We had a losing record and everything. And we played in the championship game at Top Gun against the best team around at the time. They had no losses, they were undefeated, and they really just wanted to win. And my coach, Fred Langley, he came up to us, and he just told us to play like we did all season long, just to play as a team, because we all love playing. And we ended up winning that game by 1 run, and we got to write our name on the poster up at Top Gun. I think this was 2014. And so if you go back, you can probably still find the poster with our names on it. And it was just a really great moment, and it really shaped who I am today because, I mean, it was a great moment to beat the best team around, you know? When you're not the best team around, so that's my favorite memory.
Perfect. Talk about some of the best advice you've been given and who gave it to you for softball.
Hello, my name's Kendall Maliku. I go to Indian Land High School. Probably some of the best advice that I've ever gotten is to never give up. At one point, I was really struggling with wanting to finish high school ball and actually go through with a softball career in general. And Peyton Darnell actually was one of my teammates at the time. She gave me the best advice. She told me to never give up on myself and to believe in myself, because I feel like as young girls, we sometimes struggle with confidence, not only in sports, but ourselves, you know, self-confidence and stuff. So that was definitely some of the best advice I've ever gotten, is to just never give up and believe in yourself.
I believe you're going to a school very close to the beach, which ought to be a little bit of fun.
Yes.
Where are you going to school at next year?
I'm going to the University of South Carolina at Beaufort. It's located in the Hilton Head area. I fell in love with the school. Just love the beach, love the dorms, the coaches, the girls, just everything about it. So I'm super excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Your favorite memory playing softball?
Hi, my name is McKenna Thomas. I go to Butler, and my favorite memory was back in 14U. It was a 2-day tournament, and on Saturday, didn't play very good, but on Sunday, we came back, we blew it up. We did amazing, and it was a championship game. In the entire tournament, we had known that we were going to win a bat, and little did we know, after we'd won the championship game, they had brought out a box with a bat in it, and all of us go to swim around it, but they decided to give every single one of us brand new 2018 LXTs. It was 2017, and it was just such a special moment. And it was like, we got a pretty nice reward, if you ask me. So that was just my favorite memory.
Stay here. I might have to have some help from my resident high school softball expert over here. Best player in Butler high school history.
Are you saying me?
No.
Or are you asking me who? I don't know about all that.
You are very talented, but this is one of only 2 or so in the area that I know of that have played in the College World Series. Do you know what I'm talking about? Ashton Ward, Tennessee, right? College World Series? I feel like it. Ashton Ward is, before I started this, Ashton Ward, that's a name you should know in softball, in Charlotte softball, wouldn't you say? She was, but you can break her records this year.
Oh, maybe.
Just put your name on the wall. Look on her name's probably on your outfield wall.
Well, our outfield's a little broken right now.
Oh, well, maybe not.
But we have like a mural in our hallway. I'll take a look.
See if she's there.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I am a hodgepodge of useless information for Charlotte High School sports. I can tell you that. Come on up. Man, I forgot what that 4th question was that I had on the list, but so I'm going to stick with what I've already asked. Your favorite memory growing up?
So we've all been playing softball a really long time, so obviously I have a lot of favorite memories, but one that really stands out to me is the first time I ever made a diving catch. I think I was in 12U. It was just the first reaction play I ever made without thinking about it. So just realizing that I could trust myself to play the game, even on hard hit balls, that's probably my favorite memory.
There you go. Thank you. For that group 2, Kristen Embler, Talia Thomas, Blair Riley, Gracie Hollingsworth, Taylor Houston, Carson Upton, Maury Murray. We all come up. So when you come up, I'll ask you the question, you'll say your name, and then answer a question. I thought I had Samantha in here too. Where's Samantha? Didn't I put Samantha Wadowski? Oh, is she up here? Is she hiding? I don't know where I lost her at. Okay, we'll go ahead. Favorite memory on a softball field?
Okay, so this happens to be very similar to what Anna was saying. But whenever
Say
we
your
were
name. Tell me who you are.
My name is Kristen Embler, and I go to Hickory Ridge. So whenever we were in 8U in Top Gun, our team was terrible, literally so bad. And we happened to get in the championship game, and it went into extra innings, and we somehow ended up winning, and that was just my favorite memory playing.
That's good. I'll take
Thank you.
Your best advice you've been given for softball or life?
Hello, my name is Leah Thomas. I'm from East Lincoln, and my best advice is from my grandfather. It's just a game, because I'm very hard on myself, I could say, and I've been hard on myself my whole entire life. And one time, softball, I'll say my first time playing, I cried because I couldn't hit or like do as much as other people could as a player, or try to do as best as I can. And he came to me and said, "It's just a game, Leah. Just be happy." And after that, I became Ohio State, and now fell apart. So yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Your best memory on a softball field?
I'm Blair Riley. I go to Forest View High School. And my best memory was back in 10U. My nose starts bleeding right before an at-bat. So I just stick a tissue up my nose, and I hit a home run. So.
You may try that again this year. Thank you. Come tell us something special about your high school softball team. I did change it up a little bit.
Hey everybody, my name is Carson Upton, and I go to Forest View High School. Something special about my softball team is that we are all very unique, and sometimes we don't get along. But because we don't get along, that makes us unique. So we try to be ourselves around each other.
I'm kind of excited to have you up here because I've known you for as long as anyone, and so I might ask you a couple of questions. But tell me your favorite softball memory growing up.
Hi, I'm Taylor Houston. I go to Covenant Day School in Matthews. This past year on my child team, I was blessed to get to play with my younger sister, Avery. She's in 8th grade. One time, this past season, the first inning I hit a grand slam, and then the last inning of the same game, Avery hit her second home run. So it was just a really fun moment to share with my younger sister, because when I go to college, I'm obviously not going to get to play with her anymore. So, yeah.
You know what I was digging for? One of my favorite memories in sports. You don't know what I was digging for? The day, I'm really going deep here. You led Covenant Day to the middle school championship, first championship ever. You pitched, you hit. The next day, my son pitched, hit the boys' middle school championship. So I hope that's somewhere in your favorite memories. I wish you the best. I have known you for so long, and I hope you have a wonderful time next year. Come on up and tell me your best advice you've received.
My name is Gracie Hollingsworth. I go to Union Academy, and the best advice I've received was from Coach Kevin Hine, and it was trust the process. He may not be my coach today, but he's impacted me so much in my life, either softball or on the or in the classroom anyway. So thank you.
Thank you. Come tell me where you're going to college and why you're going there.
Hi, I'm Maury Murray. I attend Marvin Ridge High School. I'm going to play at Elon University in the fall, major in marketing and minor in sports management, so I can pursue a career as being a sports agent.
All right. And I put you on the spot. I don't think I told you that you were coming up here, but hey, I've known your family for a while. I got a lot of faith in you.
Oh, God.
much.
Okay,
yeah,
so.
I didn't get an email, so.
I know, so I figured you and I, it was okay to not ask for permission first.
It's okay, though.
But tell me why you made your college pick, what you're looking forward about it, and why? What led you to that direction?
Well, I think JUCO honestly take me like places I never got the opportunity to play at. I'm right by the beach. I've already met some girls. Taylor is awesome. She's a great person. A 2-year path, I think it's gonna be great. I mean,
How far from the beach?
10 minutes. Only 10 minutes from the beach. Playing softball with a great JUCO team, great coaches, great staff, great people. It's gonna be awesome.
Good. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thanks for
Thank
letting me
you.
take on the spot. I enjoy doing that because I think it's important for kids to get up and speak and see what we can find out. And I know we found out some interesting information about some of those 8U and 10U special memories. I think I've done Rising Star, right? So we're at Leadership Award. I haven't done that, right? The finalists are Kendall Malakut from Indian Land, Lily Stump from North Lincoln, Jamie Hearn from Country Day, and Carson Upton from Forest View. And the winner of the High School Softball 2022 Leadership Award is Carson Upton.
Hey everybody. So I'm very honored and I'm honestly speechless to get this award. But I do want to give a shout out to 2 of my coaches are actually in here tonight. They coached me in 12U to 14U, Brian Wilson and Kenny Conroy. And I want to give a huge shout out to my parents because I wouldn't even be here without them today. So.
Congratulations. Now let's go back to 2024 Rising Star Awards. The finalists there are Anna McGowan, Audrey Wilson from Catawba Ridge, Anna is from Marvin Ridge, Blair Riley from Forest View, and Chloe Bruiser from Catawba Ridge. The 2 winners, which is a tie here as well, are Anna McGowan and Audrey Wilson.
Well, first of all, I just want to say it's an honor to be in here with all you amazing players. I want to thank my parents and my teammates, and Coach Kevin, Coach Michael Kidd, Coach Blue, Coach Lauren, and Coach Tony. I just want to thank them for always pushing me to be better. So thank you.
There you go. You're close to that other mic too.
Well, hey guys. So I just want to thank, first of all, Mr. Rokes for hosting this event. This wouldn't have happened without him today. And I wanted to thank my parents for always supporting me and just believing in me even when I go through my rough times and I don't believe in myself. And I wanted to thank my coaches and my teammates also for always supporting me and helping me be a better person.
Is your sister here tonight?
Yes, sir.
Will you recognize her?
Yes, I would love to recognize Big Sis Ashley.
And she won an award before too, right?
Yes, she won academic.
Scholar athlete.
Mm-hmm.
And where did she go play at?
She played at Tennessee Tech University, and she's now a chemical engineer at Eastman Chemical.
Zach. You didn't mind sharing a little bit of light, would you? Wait. Oh boy, I think I switched y'all's up. Audrey, did I switch y'all's up? Yeah, there we go. We're going to go off script to an award that you don't even have in front of you. Sometimes I see these kind of situations and I feel like I got to do something. There's a young lady in here who has such an incredible passion for playing the game. And there have been obstacles put in her way. There's been obstacles put in all of our ways. We all face obstacles every day. Don't ever think you're immune to obstacles and challenges and things like that, as a lot of us have learned a lot over there's been tough times for a lot of us. And I'm so proud of her. Back when I had my newspaper, I wrote a story about her, and I I learned all about her and the things that she goes through with some of her physical challenges, and she overcomes every one of them, and she's turned it into an opportunity to go play college softball. And I'm so proud of her. And I have something called the Spirit of the Game Award, and I kind of named this after a young man named Adam Falk Tanksley. Some of y'all in the Marvin Ridge area and maybe South Charlotte area have heard that Adam Falk Tanksley, Chomp Childhood Cancer, Christmas Tree Lot, and things like that. They've had this foundation for Adam, who is still with us at age 18. Adam spent 302 of 356 days in the hospital one year, fighting cancer at age 3, 5, and 7. He's still with us. He's at the tree lot all the time when they're selling the trees out there. Toughest little kid. And many years ago, I named the Baseball Spirit of the Game Award after Adam. And now that we've separated, I kind of try to bring something over here to softball as well. But the winner of the Spirit of the Game Award is Jamie Hearn. I'll let Jamie possibly, if I need to interview her to get some of the things out, but hopefully you'll share a little bit about your background, if you don't mind. But tell us.
Okay, so you're going to put me on the spot here. Would have been nice for a little heads up. But that's all right.
You got to be secret about some of these awards. Can't,
No, that's all right. Step up to that mic too. Sorry. All right, so I am blind in one eye, deaf in one ear. Been playing softball forever with this. I think maybe I was 8, maybe 6, somewhere in there when I lost either eyesight or hearing. I don't really know, guys. But I've had to make a lot of changes to how I play the game. One of my favorites is my hitting stance. I've had a lot of coaches come up to me and like, hey, your hitting stance is a little weird. Like, yeah, I know, guys, I know. So that's one of the changes I've had to make. When my coaches or teammates are talking to me, they're like, hey, I'm talking to you. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, smack me, hit me on the shoulder, something. I've had to do that with school, but it's been a really big challenge for me to have to overcome something that a lot of people, it just comes natural. So thank you so much for recognizing that.
No, I'm proud of everyone in here, but I'm really proud of your efforts.
Well, thank you.
Tell us where you're going to college.
I'm going to St. Michael's College. It's up in Burlington, Vermont. You guys probably haven't heard of it, but that's all right. It's a D2 school up there, and I'm really excited to go, and I'm really thankful that the coach is okay with all the issues that I have going on. He's been very supportive with that as well. So.
John. There's your congratulations. We are going to take about 3 to 5 minutes. We're going to end the auction. If you want to bid anymore, go do it. You can begin paying for your items as soon as it closes. Whoever gets that special box, go ahead and pay for it because it's got raffle tickets in it as well. So you got 5 minutes, bathroom, get another drink. I promise you it will be no more than 5 minutes. So a couple of you that just won awards, if you want to go back and be interviewed on 485 Sports, please go do that. Some of you, please go back there and do that. Audrey, go back there if you will. Megan, if you haven't been back there, go back there. Gabriella, if you haven't been back there. Peyton, if you haven't been back there, please go back and get interviewed. We got about 5 minutes right here.
Yeah, flip it the other way there. There we go. Yeah, put it right in front of your mouth. You got it? All right. Tell me your name. Tell me the award you just won.
My name is Megan Towery, and I just won 2023 Rising Star of the Year award.
And where do you go to school?
North Gaston.
All right. Tell us about the last softball season. How did it go, and what was your favorite moments?
Yeah, so this past season we had about a 500 record, so it wasn't like our best season, but I do think that it is going to play like a big part in the future of the team because I do feel like we came together better than we have in the past. And so I'm really looking forward to this year starting.
Getting the award, what does that mean to you?
That's such an honor, honestly, because so many people in this room are so good at softball. Like, so it's just an honor to be recognized.
This season, what are you looking forward to?
I guess coming together as like a team and just seeing like what we really can do together.
What's the most fun thing about playing softball?
That's pretty hard.
I know there's something that you got. You wouldn't do it if you didn't like it.
Yeah, I definitely love it. I'd say the funnest thing is like always having like a group behind you, like to push you and stuff, and traveling and seeing so many new places.
What's the favorite place you've seen?
Probably Colorado.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you playing a tournament out there, or?
Yeah, we actually are going again this summer. It's really pretty.
Okay. All right. Now tell us one more time your name, your team, and the award you won.
I'm Megan Towery. I go to North Gaston High School, and I won 2023 Rising Star of the Year award.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Put everybody kind of on the spot with these, but come on in. We'll. It won't bite. The easy question is name, team, and what award you won.
My name's Audrey Wilson. I play for Team NC Hind, and I go to Catawba Ridge High School, and I won the 2024 Rising Star Award.
Okay, so you were one of the younger players here?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about your past season. What were some of the highlights there, and what were some of your favorite moments?
For my travel team this summer we didn't do very well, but we came back this fall and really turned it around. We had a lot of good tournaments, and we really played as a team, so I think my favorite moment was just being able to bounce back from our summer season.
Sometimes it's tough when you don't play as well as you think you can, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the mindset when you don't play well? What do you take into the next game?
I think that losing, like the feeling of losing, really stuck with us, especially losing that long. So going into our fall season, we just had the mindset like we are not going to lose anymore. Like we're going to fight to the end. So.
What's your favorite thing about softball?
Just the people I'm with all the time. They make it so much fun. I love being able to meeting new people. All the coaches and teammates I've met is crazy.
I know there got to be some stories you can tell. Can you tell?
So my brother does hitting lessons with Tony Womack, and he played in the MLB.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I remember Tony Womack. Played in the World Series.
Yes. So I met Tony through my brother, and now I hit with him, and he is one of the funniest people. Like, on the field, he's very focused, but he has the biggest personality of anyone you've ever met. So all of my memories with him are just so much fun. Awesome. Every hitting lesson I have is so much fun with him.
Awesome. Now tell us one more time your name, team, and the award you won.
I'm Audrey Wilson. I play for Catawba Ridge, and I won the 2024 Rising Star Award.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, we'll step up next. Who do we have coming next? Now, the easy question is coming first. Your name, the team you play for, and the awards you got.
So I'm Anna McGowan. I play for Lady Lightning Gold PD, and I go to Marvin Ridge High School, and I won the 2024 Rising Star of the Year award.
Tripp's putting a little pressure on you guys, talking about how good Marvin Ridge is going to be this year. How good are you going to be?
It's looking really good. I'm really excited for this year. We have a strong senior and a really big, really talented freshman class coming up this year, so we have a lot of fresh talent to bring in and just elevate our game.
Talk about this past season. What were some of the highlights there for you?
Just like the whole experience. It was a whole new thing for me, coming in as a freshman. And it was a shame, it was a short season, but it was definitely exciting, something new, and it was nice.
What's your favorite thing about softball?
Oh, definitely just doing it with my teammates. It's so fun just to be surrounded with such great girls and who just support you and make it just a great time.
You guys do any chants or anything in the dugout, or do you have any little superstitions you have?
Nothing specific to us. We just love to have a good time and be loud.
Be loud, okay. Okay. Tell us one more time your name, your team, and your award win.
So I'm Anna McGowan. I go to Marvin Ridge High School. I play for Lady Lightning Gold PD Hyatt, and I won the 2024 Rising Star of the Year award.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Come on up, whoever's next. Awesome. Tell us your name, the awards you won, and where you go to school or where you play for.
All right. My name is Peyton Conroy. I'm from Stuart Kramer.
Okay.
That's where I go to high school.
Right.
And I won Gamer of the Year.
I see you got gamer shoes on. I mean, you don't have the high heels of everybody
no,
else.
Sir. I am not a high heels girl.
Oh, okay.
It would be bad.
Tell us about your past days. Why are you such a gamer?
Well, I don't know how to stay out of the dirt.
Okay.
Any type of play that is far left or far right, I'm on the ground for it. I don't know. I just love the game.
Shortstop,
awesome.
pitcher? What do you shortstop? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, those shortstops, they always stay in the dirt now.
Always.
What does dirt taste like?
Dirt.
I know you I know you know what it is. So.
Yes, it's bland.
Yeah. Highlight of the season.
Highlight of the season. Well, I committed to Campbell back in September. That's probably the highlight of my whole softball career.
I think we're getting ready to go back to more awards. Tell us your name one more time and the awards you won.
Peyton Conroy and Gamer of the Year.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am.
Nice.
Sorry, cut that short.
Okay, let's get going again. High school softball team of the year. We talked about them earlier. Had a great year. First ever state championship is always something special. And I don't know that they even graduated anybody last year. Whew. Stay injury-free, girls. The high school softball team of the year, Coach Kevin Hind and Charlotte Christian. Who's going to speak? You the speaker?
Yes, sir.
Did you get elected that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi. First, I want to thank Mr. Roach for putting on this event. I want to thank Coach Hine, Coach Gunner, and Coach Rebecca for helping us out this season. And I just want to say how proud I am of our team for all we've done this season. Thank you.
Any others talkers? Coach, want to say anything?
First of all, I want to just, Trip, thank you for putting on this event again. I know being gone a couple of years, it's been a tough time, but also you championing the youth athletics and things you've done and talking about mental health awareness and things like that. I think it's, we're just really thankful to have you promoting this and also promoting softball as a separate event as well. So really appreciate that. And without the support of the assistant coaches that she mentioned, also with all of our parents and the support of those, especially we'd like to recognize Heather Prather and Jason Francois, who did a lot of different things during the season and behind the scenes, and just wouldn't have happened without the support of those and the help that they gave. Also to the team, I mean, at the end of the day, the players are on the field, daily practicing, executing in the games, and just buying into the process and the culture that's been established. And so just thank them for that as well. So honored to receive the award. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations, girls. Good luck again. Super Slugger Award. And like I said, these girls all hit the ball a long way. Finalists from Marvin Ridge, Maury Murray. From Union Academy, Gracie Hollingsworth. From Covenant Day, Taylor Houston. From Legion Collegiate, Morgan Langley. From Stuart Kramer, Delaney Wilson. And from Charlotte Christian, MC Eaton. The winner of the Super Slugger Award is MC Eaton from Charlotte Christian. She could not be here tonight, but Emma Tisdale, I believe, is going to speak for her. Emma, I hope. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And I want to give, MC handled it with such class. She gave me a phone call yesterday, and I fully understand her reasoning. She was here. She had her tickets and everything. So we are all proud of MC, and she chose you to talk about her.
Yep. Okay, so MC asked me to do this. I was like, okay. So MC's not here tonight because she's preparing to compete in states for swimming, and she typed this, by the way. She wanted to thank Coach Kevin Hind for nominating her for this award, and also wanted to thank Tripp for all the work he's put into the youth sports. She's super grateful for all of her amazing coaches and teammates that make her a better person and player, so she wanted to say thank you. Let's go.
You want to take it to her, or do you want one of the Charlotte Christian kids to take it to her? Okay. Thank you for doing that. Next up is High School Pitcher of the Year. Pitchers of the Year is a tie in this award. The finalists first are Wynn Gore from Charlotte Christian, Jillian Thomas from Piedmont, Taylor Watson from Legion Collegiate, and Anna Dew from Hickory Ridge. And the winners of the Pitcher of the Year are Wynn Gore and Jillian Thomas. Wynn?
Hi. First, I want to thank my family for all the support that they give me. I want to, again, thank Coach Hine for supporting me this season and all he does for our team. And I want to thank our team for putting in all the work this season so that we could have a good year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. I'd like to thank God because I would not be here without him. And I want to give thanks to my family and all my friends and all my teammates and all my coaches because I would not be here without any of them. So thank you.
Congratulations. Have a good senior year. Going off script again. There was another incredible story that I felt like I followed from the start, and I so much wanted to recognize her tonight for her battle, her victory, her spirit, her determination, her incredible work in the classroom, and her softball ability. And I'm going to recognize tonight the 2022 Comeback Player of the Year from Weddington High School, Ashlyn Sullivan. Congratulations. Go right up there near that, okay?
All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you. I wasn't expecting this. I'm very nervous. My heart's beating out of my chest, as I'm sure all the rest of you who have come up here can relate to. But obviously, I'd like to thank my medical team for getting me to where I am today. For those of you who don't know, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma last year. And throughout the 6 months of my treatment, my entire goal was to get back on the field, to get back to where I was before. And I was able to play my junior year. I came back, travel ball, summer ball, and I was back on the field, tripping a few times. You know, that's how it goes when you get back out there. Having your entire system reset doesn't really help, but you know, I'm more blessed than ever to be where I am today, and I can't thank my coaches, my family enough for getting me back to where I am now.
Stay there. When were you diagnosed?
I was diagnosed in October of 2020, I believe.
We were in the pandemic when you were diagnosed?
Yes.
Okay, adding a lot more to that, of course. One of the neatest things that I saw, all of a sudden, and I'm sure your coach might have had a little bit to do with this, your friends put together the most incredible social media support of anything. It was like it was a daily video or a weekly video of everybody at Weddington taking their times telling you how much they loved you. What did that mean to you?
That was amazing. My coach, Claire Lyerly, put that together for me, and it brightened up every day that I had, whether, you know, me and my dad were sitting in the treatment room, and I would see my best friend, like, dropping a jersey, saying, "We're so proud of you, we're all looking out for you back here," and it just gave me another reason to stay optimistic in the hospital and, you know, keep fighting for what I was working for.
You're back, you're playing, you're ready for the spring?
Oh, more than ever. This is Weddington's year. Sorry, hate to break it to you guys. We had a winning record last year. This is the year. Look out for Weddington. I'm saying it right now. Mark my words.
I mentioned earlier that we all go through challenges. I thought throughout this pandemic, it's made us more aware of how many people in our circles are fighting something, and it's rough. I don't know if that's contributed to it and made it more, but life has gotten tougher over the last 2 years, but your spirit was so incredible and it remains so incredible. Can we just give her a big round of applause as she exits the stage? Congratulations. What a special young lady, Ashlyn Sullivan. You're her community. You are the community that she relied on, and softball means so much to her. And just look at what, I mean, gosh, that spirit is incredible. Before we close it out, you know, I always like to send people home with a message. I was going to have a college coach here. Coach Chastain was here 2 years ago, but I get it when they tell me I can't risk it right now of being in a crowd. They've got to set the example and things like that. So there's no coach, so you're stuck with me. But I do think I have a really strong message. And my message that I always deliver over the last 17 years in talking to kids are, you got to take the time, take a deep breath, stop getting mad at your parents when they ask you to do things. Start showing them the respect. You're sitting here at a nice event. Every one of you own gloves that are very expensive. You own $100 cleats. I'm guessing softball bats are in the range of baseball bats, $400, $300, $500. There's probably some super bat that everybody wants that takes $900 on eBay or something, I'm sure. I go through that. I just bought one the other day, a 2019 bat, because that's what he had to have at that much money. But you all go to Myrtle Beach. You go to Colorado. You go to Georgia. You go to Florida. You go to all these places. And whether your parents have the money or not, somehow, some way, you get there, don't you? All this money somehow appears because we as parents, all we want is the best thing, and we want to give you everything that we didn't have. Whether we got it or not, that's what we want to do for you. So what do you got to do? Got to go out. I'm not saying you got to be a 4 or 5 student, but you got to go out and you got to be a successful academic student and try to reach your ability. Everybody can't be the 4 or 5 student, but you can be something to be proud of. So you got to take care of the business there. You got to learn to make good decisions. You know, I don't want to think it, but you know, just a numbers game tells us, you know, there's probably a couple people in here making bad decisions with either alcohol, drugs, opposite sex, something. You're making some decisions you probably shouldn't be making at this age, and all that's doing is putting worry in your parents' heart. Whether you got the perfect child that doesn't do any of that, I can promise you, every parent worries about you 24 hours a day. It's just a natural thing. You'll do it when you have children. So that's where I'm getting to. Take care of your grades. Take care of your decisions. Make strong decisions. Tell your parents you love them every day. Thank you, I love you. That's all they want. They want that little bit of redemption. They don't want you to pay them back for going to this tournament or anything like that. They want you to thank them. They want you to love them. They want you to clean up your room. They want you to not get in a fight when your mom and dad tells you, like they told you last Sunday, there's too much ice on the road. You can't go drive anywhere. Somebody in here had a fight with their parent about that. I'm sure that's just, hell, I did it when I was your age. Those are the things you got to stop doing. Make your parents' life or grandparents or whoever it is that takes care of you as easy as possible. Because all we want is the best for you. We want you to grow up and get past all these hard decisions and have our grandchildren down the road. And we want to come watch our grandchildren play softball and baseball and basketball and football and stuff. But you got to be able to make the decisions to get to that point. You all have the ability. You got incredible structure somewhere in your life. There's some incredible support or you wouldn't be here tonight. It may not be your parents. It may be someone else in your life, but there's people supporting you to get you there. And that's all that we're asking for. Parents, I'm going to ask you for something too. And I think this is something we learn as we go. Maybe not, but every girl in here, young lady, is doing their best on that field for really one reason, not even to make their coach happy, is to make their parents proud. So when they make the error, or they strike out or whatever, leave it alone. If they want to talk about it, they'll talk about it to you the next day. I think that's one of those old lessons that 99% of us have learned by now, but we all learned it at some point. I can promise you that. And I know softball presents a more unique situation because I think historically, at your age, at least in the showcase area, there's a heck of a lot more fathers or mothers coaching than there are in other sports. And that's what allows that father-daughter bond sometimes and mother-daughter bond to go so special. And the kid that can successfully play for their parent, boy, I commend you. It's nothing easy, but all I'm getting at, love your parents, tell them you love them, do the right thing. This isn't, I'm not telling you rocket science. I'm telling you the basics, that's all. And I want you making good decisions, because just a couple bad decisions and we can lose somebody. And we've lost a couple of past baseball and softball honorees over the last 14 years, and that tears me up to see that, because a couple of them have been horrendous decisions that the student made. But I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you have an incredible softball season and do really well. Why don't y'all open that door and tell them to bring in the raffle ticket so I can draw that before we do the last award. Raffle, Yeti, John, Malia. Wonder if they can hear us. I got to give this Yeti cooler away. And if you haven't paid for your items, please pay on the way out. The minimum bid will buy anything that doesn't have a price on it. Bring the cooler. Who is the youngest child in here to draw the ticket? I mean, I've seen some high school boys, but is there no younger ones in here? Hey, come on up. Look how sharp dressed you are. Who do you belong to? Why are you here? You at the wrong event? What's your name? So who's your sister? Is she a good athlete?
Yeah.
As good as you?
No.
Okay. Reach in there and draw me a number. Six, 7, 0, 0, 9, 9. We have had people pull their own family's number in the past. 670-099. You got it? You got to come get it. You look at her ticket. I don't know if she looks trustworthy. You got to inspect it for me. Is it good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You know that lady?
No.
You sure? Congratulations. All right, let's, I think I just got one award left. 2? What else have I missed? I hadn't done Scholar Athlete, have I? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate your patience. I know I've over-communicated your mailboxes to death and tried to do that, but I think most of you know this is week 1 of 3 straight weeks of events. I go to Salisbury next week, which is my home, not where I live now, but that's my hometown. I have a baseball, softball together. We'll have about 500 people there. Then I come back next Sunday for Charlotte baseball with probably about 450 people at that. So it's a lot of stuff going on right now. Scholar Athlete Award. Wow, you got some incredible resumes here. We want to talk about no losers. This is the big winner category. Emma Wren is a finalist from Independence. Emma Tisdale, Fort Mill. Hannah Rongo, Lake Norman. Ashlyn Sullivan, Weddington. Ashley Samansky, Myers Park. The Scholar Athlete of the Year Award goes to Fort Mill's Emma Tisdale. Congratulations.
Hey guys, again. I just want to say thank you to my my parents, my teammates, and my coaches, and I guess my teachers, because it's Scholar, and pushing me on and off the field and for everything they do.
What's next? Next year.
Oh, I'm going to go to UNC Charlotte for softball.
What are you going to study?
Right now I'm in pre-health studies.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A physical therapist.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
High School Softball Player of the Year, your finalists are Janelle Alakwa, Catawba Ridge, Catrell Williams, Marvin Ridge, Aaliyah Roy, Legion Collegiate, Samantha Ladowski, Lake Norman. Watch these girls all year. They will be 4 at the very top of this area. The winner of the High School Softball Player of the Year is Janelle Alakwa from Catawba Ridge.
I just want to say thank you so much for putting this on, and thank my family for everything that they've done to get me to this point. I wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for you guys. And there's a couple of people here that have really helped me all throughout my career. Chad Tracy's here, or I don't know. Oh, hi. Yeah, when we were in COVID, I was able to use his field to practice while I was going through the recruiting process, and that really helped me to end up where I am now, which is at Michigan, so thank you. And to all my high school coaches, thank you so much. Coach Kidd, this will be almost our 6th year together, and I really hope we go out with a bang, so thank you.
How did you pick Michigan?
Michigan was my #1 choice as I was going through the recruiting process. I really wanted to play for Coach Hush and everything. They're just such incredible people, and the academics at Michigan don't really get better anywhere else, so I'm just super excited to be there.
Good. I don't think this is Coach Kidd's first winner of an award. I think he's got a couple past winners, if I'm correct. Talk about him for a minute.
My first year with Coach Kidd was when I was in 7th grade. I was super small. I was the last choice to get uniforms, so my pants went down to my ankles, and I had braces, but he just threw me right in there. I played second base for him, and he was just like so nice and so incredible. He made sure the girls took care of me in my middle school age, but he's really been like one of the best role models I've ever had, and I love him and his family so much, so I'm super sad it's our last year.
Thank you. Congratulations. Okay, a couple quick things. If you, any photos you took tonight, tag me so I can retweet them. If you did win a plaque, I would love for you to take a photo with your plaque out there. Again, I wish you nothing but the greatest season. Let's don't let any of this health stuff get in our way. Let's play every game. Let's have a great time. Be good to your family, and just thank God that we're here, and thank you for your incredible support. We'll be back again next year. Good night, everyone.
It's been a special broadcast of 485 Sports, Concord, North Carolina, 485sports.com, and RadioFreeCabarrus.com. I'm Mark Clemens for Jay Alverson and our whole crew here. Thanks a lot for joining us today. And, of course, you can get more information. Just shoot us a text, a tweet at 485 Sports Report. Have a great evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us.